Hey,
Hello.
hey! Welcome back to episode 3 of Ancient Society.
Ancient Society.
Society! Oh my god, episode 3, we're doing so well.
We are doing so well. I can't even believe that we're on episode 3.
I know, I honestly was so proud that we even put out a first episode.
Exactly.
Like, I was crying looking at Spotify when that first episode went up.
By the way, if you are listening to this podcast on Spotify, please give us a rating.
Please. I think right now the only ratings are like you and me.
We have 2 ratings. They're both 5 stars, but it's like Lexi and I.
Please, if you're listening in episode 3, I feel like this is where we really get, confident, comfortable. We get to talk about what we want to talk. We go a little bit into the more niche stories. Mm-hmm. I think it'll be so much fun coming from here.
Exactly. I mean, we started with the Trojan War because that was a very safe play, I would say.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people know about that. But now we're getting into, more...
niche.
More niche
weird.
Things,
geeky.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Might get made fun of for knowing this story a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm today going to tell you about Apollo and Cassandra.
Okay, I know about Apollo, but who is Cassandra?
So I'm telling you, this is the niche ones.
Let's get into it.
Intro! Okay, so Cassandra and Apollo. Mm-hmm. So we'll start a little bit in just Apollo.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but a fun fact, he is one of the most rejected gods ever.
Yeah, I've heard about that, and I don't get it because he is like super beautiful as far as I know. He's
so pretty, and he has a few different little weird love stories. This is one of the most tragic, but he's so complicated, like so difficult to understand. He is kind of a little fuckboy, likes to play around a little bit, but at the same time, being one of the most rejected, he's been rejected by, I believe, 3 mortal women, 3 nymphs, and a goddess.
That is actually so sad.
It is. Imagine being a god and having 3 mortal women rejecting you.
Yeah, like, where is your pretty privilege? You're a god.
Something's wrong. But also, I will say, though, if we are making fun of someone for having only 7 people reject them, then we're just never talking about my love life on the podcast. Like, we're never bringing that up. If that is our standard for this podcast, we don't talk about my love life.
We are not gonna go into it. But okay, 7 people, I feel like that's decent, especially if you're a god who is immortal.
And some of them are mortals, like just regular women.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I'm speaking about he is immortal, and in his like whole life, he only had like 7 rejections. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
If you're immortal, and if you know what I'm saying.
You're making me feel even worse about my life. So moving on.
Moving on from this.
So Apollo is the son of Zeus and Leto, who is a literal titan.
Okay.
Way up there, one of the first, a Titan and Zeus, and he has a twin named Artemis.
Okay,
Artemis,
so Zeus basically cannot keep it in his pants, so he even went for the Titan.
Yeah, anyone and everyone that he looks at, he's there.
Okay.
So you have Artemis, who's goddess of the hunt, but Apollo, quite literally, Greek god heartthrob. I'm thinking early 2000s, front of teen magazines, the quiz on if you'll get along with him, like a heart throb. He is widely known as the most beautiful of gods. He's this god of sun, music, poetry, prophecy, pretty much everything cool. Like so beautiful, god of everything cool. I feel like him and Dionysus, like the coolest little heartthrob gods. Like they're your frat boys.
But like Dionysus is the person who is like always drunk.
He's a god of wine.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. But Apollo is like just there trying to make something out of him.
So I feel like if you're looking at a frat, Apollo is the president. Dionysus is the party planner.
Exactly.
So they're both like the cool guys in one way, but they're also so opposite. They actually don't really get along, which is really interesting because he's the one throwing the parties. Apollo is very much, poetry and prophecy. He's very much in control of things. Like everything has a place. maybe like a little bit of OCD, but he's so beautiful. It kind of works with him.
Yeah.
It's a very fitting, natural thing for him.
So is he like the god of art, or are we sticking to like poetry?
I think he's more music and poetry.
Oh, okay.
Not quite full art, but that music, poetry, lyricism, all of that. But more like a Shakespearean
okay.
type.
Get it.
And also just beautiful.
I mean, obviously, Apollo.
Like god of sun. I truly envision super curly, cute, long blonde hair.
Blonde hair,
right?
definitely.
Like I fully think of him as like a surfer boy. Like god of sun,
like,
out partying.
In my mind, he's from,
hot.
Like, he's from Sweden or like some Nordic country.
Yeah, he's hot. He's hot.
Exactly.
Long story short, he's just hot. But I feel like as cool and handsome as he is, he struggles so much with keeping a love story going. And boys and girls. Like
he's playing for both teams.
Both teams, and he still can't keep a love story. He can't get out of a situationship. Even he has both teams. He has everybody there, and he can't get out of a situationship.
But that's like blessing and a curse when you're playing for both teams.
I know. But there's just something off with him that he's so. I feel like he should go on Love Is Blind.
He would be like the perfect.
He would. He'd be the one in the call with the producers where he'd be like, everybody just loves me for my looks. I just want someone to love me
as a person.
Get to know me and love me. But he's just so handsome. But so he is a lover boy.
Oh,
lover.
You know, that is
boy.
That is very. It's not a good situation to be in if like your face card never declines, but you're also yearning for something more deeper, you know, somebody, to try to understand you as a person, not just look at you as an object.
I feel like something about him must be off, though, with how short these situationships are. Something must be off, and I don't know what it is, and I kind of want to do a deep dive into Apollo to see what's off.
Yeah, like what is it that,
I want to read his therapy transcript.
Yeah. I want to read like his what is it called, like astrology thing.
Yeah.
Like her natal chart.
I wonder what his chart is.
Exactly.
I wonder what his chart is. To just see what's wrong.
Yeah, to just see what's wrong. Like, what is happening?
But
Apollo?
he can't keep these. And so the person that he is interested in becomes an obsession. Like, truly obsessed. And he's so prideful that it becomes more about his ego than the actual person that he's obsessed with.
Okay, this sounds very much like me. I am scared. Okay.
So I want to read your therapy transcript.
Maybe it's similar to like
podcast
his.
episode 4. We're reading Philip's therapy.
Yeah.
But that's him. He's so handsome. Face card never declines. But he is obsessively in love with whoever he is interested in. And for this story, he really sets his eyes on Cassandra.
Okay.
So Cassandra is not a name that most people know.
Yeah.
If you've watched Chaos with Jeff Goldblum as Zeus, she is like the weirdo that's stealing cat food from the grocery store. Like, she's so weird.
So she's not taken seriously?
No.
Okay.
No one takes her seriously. But she is the princess of Troy, which we talked about last week.
So she is immortal, right?
She is mortal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she's the princess of Troy. She's one of the many daughters of King Priam, brothers with, dumb Paris that we just talked about, or sisters. That's his sister. And as a princess, she's the most beautiful. She's known for her beauty, her intelligence, her wit, her wisdom. She is so well known, and she's so beautiful and smart. And Apollo saw her and was like, that's it. That's the one.
So, like, from what I know so far, it seemed like a perfect couple,
Yeah.
Face card doesn't decline on both sides.
Right.
So what could go wrong?
You would think. You would think
God.
they'd be the it couple.
Exactly.
But true Apollo form, just straight up love bombing. So she's smart and she catches onto it, but he's full on love bombing her. He's showing her so much attention, giving her all the affection. He's following her around. He's kind of stalking her.
Okay.
It's like a little bit too much. He's giving her gifts. He's giving her praise. Like, it truly is... Like, I don't know if you've ever dated someone that are they're just overwhelming with how much they like you at the beginning.
Too much, and it's like too soon.
He's like, need to step back, take a break. That's Apollo with Cassandra. He's so obsessed. And like I said, it's an ego thing. It's not even like, he's like, this is the most beautiful. She's witty, she's smart, she's a princess. She's mine.
Yeah, okay. Again, it's about like owning something.
Exactly.
Like it's a person, like it's an object, not like really being in love with the person. So.
Exactly. So he finally just gets annoyed by how much he's chasing her. He gets annoyed, first of all.
He gets annoyed.
He gets annoyed.
And he's the love bomber. Okay.
But he gets annoyed by how much he's chasing her, and he offers her the gift of all gifts. And he's like, if you just return my love, I will give you the gift of prophecy.
Ooh, okay.
Like, you can see everything, anything and everything into the future if you just love me.
That kind of sounds scary, to be honest.
It's a bit scary. It's a bit manipulative. It's a bit gross. And Cassandra's so smart. So I don't know if it was, like, out of admiration of this gift or just true sheer curiosity into it. But she did accept it. She accepted the gift. She's like, sure, yes, I will love you. Make me a prophet. And so she takes it. But she never really loved him. Ever.
Okay.
And she, to her defense, she never really led him on. She was actively shunning him at one point. Like, she was very much so looking away, facing away.
If you
like,
were offered...
She was texting back one word at a time.
But, like, also she accepted the gift.
She did accept it.
So, like... Was she leading him?
But in everything else, she wasn't. It was like the very... When we look at it, it'd be very clear if she's not interested. Like him texting a paragraph and her being like, yeah, sounds good. Like, okay. Like, that's what it was. But in his mind, he's like, oh my God, she's responding. But to her, she's like, yeah, I'm just sending him one word.
Imagine like the girl group chat and the boys group chat.
Right. Him being like, oh my God, she's so in love with me. She responds every time. And she's like, yeah, I respond within a day. It's like a word. Like, look at him double texting me kind of thing.
Oh my God. Kind of embarrassing, but
kind of embarrassing. But she is still giving that little small bits. But she does accept this gift. And after she gets this gift and becomes a prophet, immediately rejects him. Walks away.
Okay.
Gets the free drink at the bar, walks away. Kind of thing. And this is obviously insulting.
Yeah, I mean, I would be pissed off.
Yeah, like, I'd be upset too. He can't take away the gift. So this is where, gosh, if you're at a bar and you get a free drink and you walk away, it's like a 50-50. They're either going to be like, that sucks, she sucks, and leave, or like they're kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, you never quite know.
Exactly.
And Apollo took immediately the vengeful, wanted revenge, wanted to spite her, bit dangerous side. But he can't take back his gift. So, and I hate this gift, but I love the pettiness behind it. He's like, fine, you can keep the gift, but nobody will ever believe you.
Oh, God. And she probably becomes one of those, like, crazy people.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So she has this full, amazing, incredible gift to see everything. And she's in Troy. She can see everything.
Yeah.
But nobody believes her. And so he had fully, like, lost his mind. This was his response to, he sees it as lying, humiliating, trickery, everything goes mad. And so for him, this is nothing. This just makes sense. But this ruins her life. Ruins her life. So this poor girl now has the gift to see every single thing that's going to happen to everybody that she loves, sees the end of the Trojan War, knows what's going to happen.
But nobody believes her.
Nobody believes her.
God.
And that is actually, I really loved it, what happened in the show. I did watch the show after kind of like really researching into this, and I love Cassandra. She's in the show, and she's telling Eurydice, she's like, this is your day. This is your day. Nobody ever believes me, but this is your day. And I kind of love the craziness to her, but I can see how for her it ruined her life.
I would go fucking crazy if I was her.
It's insane.
Because it's not even like blessing and a curse. it's literally just a curse.
It is just a curse.
Exactly.
So this comes into play in a few different things. One of the main things is the Trojan War.
Yeah.
Which we did talk about at the beginning.
Exactly.
I'll talk about the horse at some point because I love the Trojan horse story.
Same.
But she saw the Trojan War and she knew from the beginning, if Paris takes Helen, she, in her mind, it will spark the downfall and destruction of Troy. She saw everything that would happen. And as we know, boys don't listen.
Exactly.
Paris brought Helen home anyway. And everybody else was partying, celebrating. They were so excited. Like, oh my God, we have the most beautiful mortal in our city now. Cassandra went crazy. So they come back and she is screaming at everyone. She's attacking Helen, trying to like pull the hair out of Helen, going crazy. And to her, in her mind, she's genuinely, I'm trying to save this city. Like, us having her is the destruction, the downfall, is the ruin and the death of everybody that I love and know in this city. I'm trying to save the city.
But I feel so sorry for her because if I was her, I would be like, yeah, I'm trying to save the city. Guys, I know like what's gonna happen. I can see into the future. But also, if you put yourself in the shoes of the other people,
she's just ruining the party.
She's just ruining the party, and she sounds like a lunatic.
Yeah, 100%. Like, she's just a party pooper ruining the party.
Exactly.
I don't know if you remember this. It reminded me so much of the girl on the plane screaming, being like, that motherfucker's not real. Turns it back, and everybody just videotaping her laughing. She's full-blown panicking, and everyone's just, that's what I feel about this. Like, she's so stressed. Everyone's just with their phones videotaping. Like, look at this crazy girl at the party. God. What is she on? Like, shows up on like Ellen or SNL. Yeah. Nobody takes her seriously.
God.
But
I feel so sorry for her.
I'm so sorry. But even later, when the Trojans brought the Odysseus's Trojan horse into Troy, she was one of the ones who knew that the Greeks were in there.
And nobody believed her.
No one believed her. And there's a couple more people that were kind of iffy. And I'll tell that story another day because I love it. But nobody believed her. So they're all, again, partying, throwing a celebration. Like, oh my God, we won the war. Look at this gift. We took it. It's ours. And she's screaming, fighting, throwing up, trying to convince just somebody to listen to her. She's coming at the horse with an axe in one hand, a torch in the other, trying to destroy the horse. And everyone sees her as just ruining the party. And she's single-handedly as a badass trying to save the city. And they're like, get out of the party. Go back up. God. It was so bad enough at one point, her own father locked her away because she was just giving him a bad name. Like, she was being so crazy to them. Yeah. So she's seen everyone's downfall, everyone's death, her own, everyone that she loves, and she's being locked away by her own father for trying to prevent it. God. And then kicked out of every single party that she's doing.
And just to like imagine, it all started with Apollo just being in love with her, just like, oh my God, liking her.
That's actually the craziest thing, is once he gave this curse to it, he just dipped.
He just disappeared.
He was like, I'm over it.
Oh my God.
I'm gone. I'm over it. Who's the next pretty girl?
He kind of sounds like a sociopath. Like, you know, like love bombing you at first. Then he sees nothing's going to happen and he moves on.
And nothing. And her end is so tragic. So actually, this isn't even in the script that I wrote for this. But I love Cassandra so much. Her end is so tragic. So in the Trojan horse, when the Greeks all come out, she goes to Athena's temple for protection. Obviously, like, you can't really take somebody out of a temple. They're protected. The god or goddess is protecting them. Yeah. And Ajax goes and he takes her from the temple. She's holding on to the statue of Athena so hard that he breaks the statue of Athena when he's pulling her down. And he ends up assaulting her and then her bringing her back as a victory of the war. God, so for
so sad.
11 years, like 11 before the Trojan War even started, 11 years, she's begging people to listen to her about exactly what's going to happen. She sees every single thing that's going to happen to her brother Hector, Priam, Paris. She knows everything that's going to happen, and people are just, the same people she's trying to protect are laughing at her. And I think that it's not a tragic love story, but it's just the most tragic story. Obviously there's so many tragedies in Greek, but I think her specifically and her not being well known is just such a tragedy, all because somebody love bombed her.
Exactly. Like, it was supposed to be a gift from Apollo. You know, here you go, you are going to be a prophet, you can see the future,
right?
But it was actually one of the biggest curses.
100%.
Which is so crazy. But I can understand if somebody came like to us right now and it was like, you need to leave this apartment, it's gonna get like bombed or whatever, we would look at them as if they're crazy, you know? And that's exactly what happened to her. But it is so sad that this actually started as, you know, a god just flirting with her. A situationship. Come on.
Apollo ruined not only this girl's life, just everybody around her. Because everybody in her family was ashamed to have her as a sibling or a daughter. And then literally just dipped.
God.
Didn't even look back.
That is so crazy.
Went right on to the next one.
And that's what we said in the beginning. There must be something wrong with Apollo.
Yeah.
Because it is not about the people who he is trying to date.
No.
It is something really messed up about him.
From this story, it almost feels slightly sociopathic at some point.
Slightly?
It feels like sociopathic.
Sociopathic,
like to just
definitely.
See all that happen and just leave. And he was fairly involved in the Trojan War. So he was like watching this. I mean, he was on Troy's side, supporting it, but he was just watching all of this, seeing everything that happened with her, and even 11 years later didn't care to try to fix anything.
Oh my god. So he was just like, I'm done with this, like I moved on.
If he did go on Love is Blind, because I said at the beginning that he should, by like episode 5 or 6, there'd be all these TikToks of people trying to diagnose him. Like people being like, this is what's wrong with him. This is how I've seen him in my past. He would be torn to shreds at the reunion. Because of who he is, he just doesn't have to deal with any of the consequences.
Yeah, he's a god and he gets away.
Yeah.
God, that is so sad.
So sad.
And I feel so sad for Cassandra, obviously, because but also mostly because not a lot of people know about her.
That's exactly it. I feel so sad that she's such a small story and such a small name. In the larger scheme of all Greek mythology, no one thinks about this mortal, Cassandra.
Exactly. Imagine if there was just one god, for example, that believed her, or just like a few people, you know, mortals that believe her. Right. This whole like war that lasted for like 10 plus years could have been avoided.
Yeah.
That is
It's such a shame. She's one of my favorites to talk about and to really try to give her name out, tell more people about her, give her story out. It's such a tragedy, but she's definitely one of my favorites to talk about. So thanks for listening to my super sad story for this podcast now.
I'm actually very sad about her like origin story of her like whole life story now. But she definitely deserves, you know, more. She needs to have like more space in the Greek mythology. Yes. Because before this, I've never heard about her.
No. Everyone talk about Cassandra. Leaving this podcast, go tell all your friends about Cassandra.
Be like, Cassandra was right from the beginning.
She was right. Leave Cassandra alone.
And it was all Apollo's fault.
All Apollo's fault. It's always the guy.
It's always the guy, and it's always the god.
Yes. But no, thank you so much for listening to my tragic story about a girl.
Thank you for telling me.
Of course. We will see you next week on Ancient Society.
Bye.
Bye.